Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up.
Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.
Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Charlamagne the God.
Good morning, Jess Hilarious.
Good morning, how are you?
Peace to the planet. It's Thursday. How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here. Another day to serve our beautiful listeners. Good morning. Let's both clear our throats, Jess.
I know, right? Exactly.
You gotta heat the car. You gotta warm the car up. You gotta warm the car up before you just jump in it and drive it in the morning. Okay.
Well, that's because NBA is late. He bought me an alarm clock and he late. I'm trying not to wake my daughter up. Talking about good morning, you. Like, come on now.
Oh well, NBA not late. He's not gonna be here today.
Lucky.
Yeah, he's not gonna be here today. But yes, you do have to warm the car up before you drive it. Oh, you talking about you don't want to wake the baby up? The baby ain't in the same room as you, is she?
No, she not. But I'm loud.
You are loud. No, you are. You are Tasha Smith loud. You are the finest of Kush loud. Yes, you are. Yes, indeed.
Shut up.
How was your night?
It was pretty cool. It was good. I'm working on a brand new stand-up set for the year of 2026, and I'm going to be kicking off my new tour in Baltimore. The free shows that I'm doing this weekend is the kickoff. That's the first stop. It's called The Laugh Before You Snap. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's free. It's for Christmas toys, right?
Yep. It's a toy drive. It's called Toys for Littles, and it's the first annual toy drive that I'll be doing. I'll be doing the free give back shows in Baltimore every year now. It moved me. This government shutdown moved me to do it through my foundation, the More Love Foundation. So I really think that's something cool. And then I ain't never give niggas nothing for free in my life. So I'm like, you ain't
never did nothing for the people ever. You don't care. You just started to care about the community.
That's not what I said. I did not say that. I said I never gave a free comedy show. Damn, Shaw.
That's what you just said. I'm glad. I just started wanting to do stuff for people, man. I'm happy to give back to my community finally after all of these years. Okay. But we happy. We happy, Jess. We happy that you're doing that.
Well, let's start the show, because you listen in the intro. I don't know if that's Sherry Shepherd or Regina King that say, I'm scared to do Breakfast Club because you say something and it's just gonna get you in trouble.
Sherry Shepherd, that was Sherry Shepherd.
Sherry Shepherd,
yes.
You are a clown.
Who's Sherry Shepherd? That was back in the day. That's when she.
Don't, if it's going to get her in trouble,
no,
why?
She used to say that. I used to say that she was built like the Tasmanian devil, but I don't remember saying nothing like that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Even if you don't remember, if you look at her, you will. That's the first image that come to your mind. You tried it.
Oh man! Speaking of saying ridiculous things, Erick Sermon will be joining us this morning. Okay. Erick Sermon is an iconic, legendary hip hop producer. Man, he crafted. He helped to craft. A lot of the East Coast sound. Discovered people like Redman and Keith Murray, one half of EPMD. But it pains me that a lot of people from this generation are talking about him as one of the men on the Diddy doc. Because you don't want to be one of the men on the Diddy doc. All right? Because you got men on the Diddy doc saying they woke up with sore anuses. Okay, right?
Erick Sermon did not say that. He was not one of them.
He didn't, but it's easily get mixed. It gets easy to get mixed up in all of that. All right, so we'll be here to talk to Erick Sermon. Will be here to talk to us about that this morning. And he's got a new album, Dynamic Duos Volume 1, which is in stores now. But we'll be talking to Erick Sermon next hour. But coming up next, Mimi Brown with Front Page News. What we starting with, Red? G Herbo? Okay, I can do G Herbo.
With the Christmas music?
I do want some Christmas music. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Time for Front Page News with Mimi Brown. Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning, Charlamagne. Good morning, Jess. How y'all doing this morning?
Good morning.
Blessed, black, and highly favored.
All right, well, we're learning more this morning about a high-stakes move by the United States off the coast of Venezuela. Now, President Trump says U.S. forces have seized an oil tanker, and it's the latest sign of just how tense things have gotten between Washington and the Venezuelan government. Let's listen to what President Trump had to say.
As you probably know, we've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela. Large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually. And other things are happening, so you'll be seeing that later, and you'll be talking about that later with some other people.
What does that mean, they seized the tanker? What's in the damn tanker?
Oil.
Okay.
So According to U.S. officials, the operation was led by the Coast Guard with Navy support. Teams were flown by helicopter from the aircraft carrier USS Gerald Ford, which has been positioned in the Caribbean for weeks. Now, video posted by Attorney General Pam Bondi shows the Coast Guard members rappelling onto the deck with their weapons drawn. Officials say the ship, called the Skipper, it has a long history of U.S. sanctions. It's been linked to illegal oil shipments tied to Iran and accused of operating as a shadow tanker, which means it's been switching names and hiding its location. Now, on this trip, it was carrying 1.1 million barrels of Venezuelan oil, some of it bound for Cuba. Now, President Trump was asked in the Oval Office what he plans to do with that oil. Let's listen to what he had to say with that.
Well, we keep it, I guess. Well, you have to follow the tanker. But I assume we're going to keep the oil.
So they being honest about this being about the oil now. Like, they've been acting like this is about drugs, but we know this is about the oil. So they just being honest about, doing these heists in front of everybody.
Well, it sounds like it, right? So U.S. officials say the goal is clear: to cut off the money fueling Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro's government. And back here at home in the U.S., President Trump, he's turning up the pressure, saying this week that Maduro's days are, quote, numbered, and suggesting that land strikes could be next. Now, Venezuela's economy, it depends mostly entirely on oil. And the administration says the seizure, though, is part of a broader pressure campaign, from deploying those warships you were just talking about, Charlamagne, to launching strikes on boats the U.S. says are tied to drug smuggling. Now, Venezuela, they are calling the move international piracy and accusing the U.S. of trying to take its natural resources. And some members of Congress, though, they are now questioning how far this campaign is going and whether any parts of this may violate international law.
I mean, it sounds like a heist to me, but I don't know what's lawful. I don't know what's legal anymore. I don't know what's unconstitutional, because the media's approach to a lot of this is just reporting it. Like, none of it feels normal, but when I'm watching the news and they're debating whether this stuff is correct or not, I'm just sitting there waiting to find out. And I don't never seem to find out.
Mm-hmm. And it feels like with the Trump administration, the lines are so blurred now that it's hard to know the difference, right? And speaking of knowing the difference, President Trump, his new gold card immigration program is officially live. It's a fast-track green card with a pathway to citizenship, but only for people and companies who can pay steep fees. So individuals must pay $1 million and businesses must pay $2 million per foreign worker. Now, Trump says the money will go straight to the Treasury and could bring in billions of dollars. Now, this would replace the old EB-5 investor visa, which required creating U.S. jobs, and that gold card would drop that rule entirely. So unlike the old program, there's no limit to how many visas can be issued. If you have the money, then you can buy it. And for anyone wondering how long that $1 million gets you in the country, well, the gold card, it will work like a green card, which means it will allow you to live and work in the U.S. permanently. But after about 5 years, you can apply for citizenship. And the U.S. says that it will help boost companies and keep graduates from schools whose visas force them to leave after graduation. But critics say it highlights a contradiction, cracking down on immigration on the border while opening a fast lane for the wealthy. But Trump says the goal is simple: to bring in the best people and raise revenue for the country.
Once again, I don't know what's lawful. I don't know what's
wild.
legal. A president can just create a gold card and profit off selling citizenship?
Like, what? That is so crazy.
Where does that money go? Who keeps that money? Clearly Trump, right?
Well, he said it goes to the Treasury and would go back into the economy. That's what he says would happen. So we will see with that. All right, y'all. Well, coming up at 7, SZA is taking on the White House, why one of her songs is now at the center of a political fight. We'll break it down.
All right, get it off your chest. Thank you, Mimi. Now it's time for Get It Off Your Chest, 1-800-585-1051. If you want to call up and tell us why you're blessed, if you want to call up and tell us why you're stressed, you can do both of those things right now. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Ray!
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now here and tell you what it is. We live?
Good morning. Who's this?
Charlamagne. Hey, what's up, sir?
Peace, Trav. What's going on, sis? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Where my light-skinned girl at? Where Envy?
I don't know where Envy at this morning. He couldn't make it this morning.
Oh, okay. What's up, Jess, baby?
Hey, boo.
Now, I'm calling to talk about, so Kalani was up there. I finally went back and listened to her interview.
Who?
She was talking about that AI. Kalani.
Oh, Kaylani.
Oh, Kaylani. Oh, I'm sorry, Kaylani. she was talking about the AI app, Suno, from the AI artist.
Yeah.
So I started using the AI app for songwriting, but I use it differently. So, you know, when I write songs, I go and I actually record the songs myself.
Yep.
Inside the studio, I do the cadence, I do the delivery, I do the flow. But then, you know, I'm trying to, like, you know, give songs to people. So I use the AI app to actually just turn my songs into, like, a female voice. So I can hear what it would sound like in a female voice. So I use it differently.
For references.
So
Ain't that called reference?
Yeah, I use it for references. So I think it's a great tool for that. But I can understand what she was saying as far as, like, now if you're using it, I believe the poet just does prompts and just puts her lyrics in there and it does everything else for her for, like, cadence, delivery, and everything. So I do think it's cheating.
Yeah, I heard Pusha T said that too. Pusha T said that when he uses it to see what certain artists will sound like on his records.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I use it for, and it is an amazing tool, like, as far as for that. But now if you're using it just for this, you know, trying to make it come up with everything for you, that is very much cheating.
No, I agree with you. I agree with what you're saying. I got you.
And speaking of songwriting, Char, I don't know, you didn't acknowledge. I don't know if you ever got what I sent you.
Yes, I did get it. What are you talking about?
Okay, I didn't know you didn't like it. You didn't heart it. You didn't say thank you. You didn't say no appreciate it.
You didn't never say none of that, baby. Never.
What y'all want me to do, man? Like, I got it, okay?
I was just be like, oh, okay, hey, Trav, I got it. I'm sending it off for you. I'll let you know.
I am gonna send it off, actually.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I'm gonna send it to Dick. Thank you for reminding me.
All right, thank y'all.
All right, Trav.
All right, baby.
Good morning. Who's this?
Trista Steele.
Hey, Trista Steele. How are you? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from North Virginia.
North Virginia. Good morning. Get it off your chest.
Yes, I just wanted to call to promote my holiday CD and have you guys look at my music video. It's called Holiday Shutdown, but it highlights the holidays and what everybody is going through right now.
Is it really you or the AI?
No, it's really me. I wrote it, and I have a producer, Martin Boxon, who did the music for me. But it's highlighting everything that's going on right now.
Okay, so where do we go to listen to it? Just Apple, Spotify, all of that good stuff?
You can go to all of the platforms, but my Instagram to actually see the video, it's TRISCASTEELE, Triska Steele, and it's on Instagram.
All right. It's not depressing, is it? Because you said it's about everything that everybody's going through.
It's basically saying that, you know, people, it's a different Christmas this year. People are not going to have things the way they used to be, and the holiday shutdown and how it affects people and just where we are as a nation right now.
I like that, Trista, but I will say this. If everybody remembered the reason for the season, which is supposed to be Jesus, you know, if we did that every year, we wouldn't have these problems about worrying about material things. I just want to put that out there.
And that's what the song is highlighting as well. It's not about a tree. It's not about Santa. It's about the reason for the season.
That's right. Thank you for calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I don't understand.
What you don't understand? How they don't let Jesus headline his own birthday?
Nah. I'm sorry. I don't.
You don't understand not getting gifts.
Yeah, I don't understand that. How she said it's about what everything is like surrounding these days. You know, the hardships, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then she changed it when you said no. Remembering the season is not about material stuff. It's not about what we don't have. It's about, you know, the reason for the season. What we do have.
Because people are dealing with a lot of hardships. So she's basically saying she wants to remind people of the real reason for the season. But I'm just simply saying, if everybody thought like that all the time, you wouldn't be worried about the material thing. Yeah. Y'all don't never let Jesus headline his own birthday. Imagine it's your birthday party, but everybody else getting treated like a VIP. Santa Claus, Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the goddamn red-nosed reindeer. Y'all care about more about Mariah Carey's song than y'all do about Jesus. Y'all do not even let Jesus headline his own birthday. That's why your bald spot is still bald, Lauren.
Oh my God!
Why is your whole head bald?
And she got the spray.
Exactly.
Damn.
Merry Christmas. Shoot.
Anyway, get it off your chest. 1-800-585-1051. If you want to call up and tell us why you're blessed, you can do that right now. If you want to call up and tell us why you're stressed, you can do that too. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Sandra from South Carolina.
Hey, Sandra. What part of South Carolina are you calling from?
I live in a little town called Tillman, near Hilton Head.
Oh, okay. I love Hilton Head, by the way.
Oh, Great.
Beautiful place. Get it off your chest.
Today is my born day.
Hey,
I am 64 years young today.
How old are you?
Feliz cumpleaños.
64 years young.
What is that, Jess, in Mexican? Spanish, I mean.
It's happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños, mami.
No, the number.
Oh, what? 64?
Yes.
Oh, no. I'm going to have to ask my daughter. I don't know.
Cinco.
It's not Cinco. Cinco is 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ses. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's great.
And Red's Puerto Rican. He just said something about cuatro.
It says seguidos. Okay.
It don't matter. Good morning. How are you? Happy born day, ma'am.
Thank you. I wanted to tell you, Charlamagne, too. I met you a couple of years ago in Charleston at the mental health conference. You are so handsome. So handsome. And go Bulldog Saturday, too. I wanted to say that, too, before I get off.
Girl,
You got to calm down.
Shut
Calm down.
He is handsome. I'm so proud of him.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, look.
All right, y'all have a wonderful day.
She don't even want to hear y'all. Thank
y'all.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
No.
See, older women appreciate this 90s rom-com fine that I am. I just want y'all to know that.
I think older women just understand the duty that they have to do to the community.
Oh, no, older women understand
they got to uplift people that are a little bit different.
Anyway, good morning.
And it's only the older women that be like, you are so handsome.
So I'm going to say to him one day in here, it's your eyes. Me and Sim, look, we was like, the eyes.
You know who said that to me one time? Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson told me that twice in my life.
Yeah,
like,
I'm looking at them now, and they go different ways at the same time.
I know you ain't talking about eyes going different ways. I know you got mile markers between your eyes.
What are we supposed to be doing now? Let's focus.
Good morning. Who's this?
Yo, what's up, Breakfast Club?
Good morning.
Peace, King. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm blessed, black, highly favored, just like you be saying.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to get on my chest, man. I just wanted to give y'all props and give y'all flowers. You know, I know a lot. You talk about mental health a lot, and one thing we don't talk about is, you know, we talk about mental health, but we don't talk about the kind of mental health. Like, we talk about getting therapy, but, you know, it's hard to find the right kind of therapy. And, you know, right now, Breakfast Club, I got a lot going on, and Breakfast Club is my reason to smile and laugh every day. And I just got to give y'all props and y'all flowers for that.
Oh, man, thank you, man. I mean, literally, that's one of the reasons I think we all get up in the morning to do this, man, to bring some joy to y'all lives. But, you know, the reality is, I feel the same way you do. I like coming here in the morning, too. I like the people that I'm actually around. I love the energy in this studio. So I hope that y'all feel that.
Yes.
I mean, even down to, what is it, Mimi? The one that do the news?
Yes, sir.
I look forward to everything. I got to give her flowers, too. I mean, I'm talking about down from losing the job to losing the car to losing some family, and now my mom sick, can't get back to my hometown. It get depressing, but, you know, Breakfast Club keep me laughing.
Man, I appreciate that. Where you calling from, brother?
I'm from Ohio. I'm originally from, like, up north, but I'm down southern Ohio right now.
And why you can't get home?
You know, time's hard. You know, I done got sick, and because I got sick in the attendance policy at my job, they don't, you know, you definitely got to be dying in order for them to excuse something.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah, now my mind, like, the no reversing it kind of sick, so I'm just hoping to, you know, get up there so I can get her taken care of.
Well, listen, give me your Cash App, brother. Let me see what can be done for you. What's your Cash App?
That's $. I'm gonna say the number 3, the letter K, and that's tattoo, like Tattoo.
Tattoo. 3K tattoo.
Yeah.
What, you give tattoos out? You do tattoos or something?
For $3,000.
I used to a little minute ago, but, you know, I wrong place, wrong time, and got shot in the hand. So that was my right hand, so I don't do that no more.
Boy, you got a story on you,
yes,
bro.
Yes,
You sure you don't want to come out with a mixtape or something?
Hey, listen, either a mixtape or a memoir, but I say it every day. I say, man, my book's gonna be fire.
All right, 3K tattoo, man. Well, listen, I'm sending you positive energy, love, and light during this holiday season, my brother.
I appreciate y'all, Breakfast Club.
All right, King.
Thank you.
Pete.
How you gonna write a book if he got shot in the hand?
Because he can talk. Okay, he can sit down with an author. All right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shaq Armstrong, that's his name.
Okay.
Yeah, boy, he looked like he been going through it too. He got.
Oh my God! He uploaded a picture of him going through it.
No, he got like he looked young, but you can see it in his eyes, man.
Pain.
The man looked like he was in state property back in the day.
Oh,
listen, get it off your chest. We do that every morning. 1-800-585-1051. Lauren, we got the latest coming up.
We do, y'all. It is the best day ever. You know why?
Why?
It was announced yesterday. Beyonce is returning to the Met Gala. Y'all know. They make moments at the Met Gala.
Period.
She's going to be there with a few other big names, so we're going to get into all the things.
Okay. I know you better be there.
We're working on it.
Can you imagine Loren LoRosa's Met Gala outfit?
What?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Fire.
Actually.
Leather, suede,
Fire.
corduroy. Damn. Every material she can find, she'll have in her outfit.
The theme is centered around costumes, so, you know.
Let's get it. It's right up your alley. Let's get it.
All right, we'll talk about it when we come back. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Lauren becoming a straight fact.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm a homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me. LL Cool Bay, Loren LoRosa, what we got?
Crazy. My earphones are crazy. All right, y'all. So Beyonce is returning to the Met Gala for the first time in 10 years.
Okay.
She will be seated along with, y'all will understand why I say seated in a second, Venus Williams and Nicole Kidman, because she will be along with these women and Anna Wintour serving as a co-chair of the Met Gala. So that means that she gets to help Anna Wintour, and this is Beyonce's first time doing that, like plan the massive event. So they help to set the night's tone, they influence the theme, the dress code, they help to work on the guest list, the decor, the menu, they help to welcome guests, and sometimes they even give speeches or might be a little performance, and they just help to add publicity to the event because it is a fundraiser event for the Institute. Now,
I just found that out last year that it's a fundraiser, but it's a fundraiser for the actual Met Gala, right?
Yeah, for they have like the Institute, and they have where they display a lot of the costuming and different things, and they do a lot in the arts community. So it's a big event. It's like fashion's biggest night. Those stairs are like legendary, but it does give back to a creative community. Now, they will also join gala co-chairs Zoe Kravitz. The community behind the event is just as star-studded. You have people like Doja Cat, Misty Copeland, Tiana Taylor, Asia Wilson.
Big Asia.
Dope.
Yes.
Dope. Okay, Misty Copeland, that's what's up.
Oh, her sneaker. I'm like, why did you just get up like that?
Oh, yeah, I was wearing her sneakers today. Big Asia Wilson. Dropping a clues bomb for Asia Wilson.
I hope those
South
are
Carolina's
new.
own.
How many times you wear those? Because don't be putting them on the table smelling like that.
A couple times.
Okay.
See how clean the bottom is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, y'all know whenever Beyonce or the stars in general show up to Met Gala, they give moments. So some of the things that, we're trying to figure out right now is who will dress her? Like, which house will she don on the stairs? And some people have even been having conversations about, because Beyonce she dabbled in couture not too long ago, just, a little taste test. If there will be a moment where we see Miss Tina Knowles return back to, putting and helping put the clothes on Beyonce, because the theme this year is costume art. And we know from Beyonce's tours that she go crazy with the costumes. And a lot of people think that this is the kickoff to Act 3.
What happened to House of Darion? Didn't she used to have the House of Darion?
Yes, Miss Tina Knowles had House of Darion. Yes.
And then it was Blue Ivy? What was the name of it? What was the other thing called?
Blue Ivy is her daughter.
I know. It was something.
Yeah, but it was something
Ivy
named
Park.
after Blue.
Ivy Park.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Ivy. Yeah,
and
Ivy
then
Park,
after Ivy Park kind of went out of the way a bit, Beyonce did like a small couture line. So she was playing around in the couture fabrics as well too. But yeah, so people are trying to figure out what's going to happen. Now, what I do know we probably will see is Blue Ivy hit those steps. It's right next to her mama.
She better.
She's the manager. Okay. Yes. So she's going to be there. And speaking of, I saw her and Jay-Z at the game last night, the Lakers game. She is so grown up.
That's what happened.
I know.
To the kids.
And don't she look more like Beyonce?
Yes.
Like she's straight B. Like when B was younger, that is her face.
Yes, like her. Like she has like a rusting Beyonce face. Like it's like scary. Like how much
she looked like Solange too. She looked like Beyonce and Solange to me.
It's called jeans, y'all.
Listen.
Definitely called jeans.
Right. Like we don't know that. It's just with celebrity kids, of course we know they grow up, but it's every time you see them knowing how small she was.
You were small too at one point, and you grew up as well. You're 33 now. You was also once a child. These people are humans. You do realize that. Right?
Well, speaking of children, well, let me say this too. If there are any
so disgusting.
Exactly. If there are any Met Gala co-chairs listening or event planners or anybody over the media list,
I know that's right, love. Come on.
Trying to pop out. We need some presence there from the world's biggest morning show, So
are you asking for a spot on the Met Gala? You want to go to the Met Gala? Which is
yes, I do want to go to the Met Gala.
Yes.
I would love to be on the carpet interviewing all the people and bringing the things back to the latest, but I also would love to go inside and see if the food really tastes like Lizzo said it did that one year. She said it wasn't the best.
Lizzo be eating?
Lizzo be not like that no more, but back when she was. Yeah, she probably was like, this dish is nasty.
She might eat a lot this year. Remember she said she want to bring back the big girl. Didn't she say that? Or something like that?
She said that there was an erasure culture
extinct.
happening.
Yeah.
But she also said that their food was nasty and people was like, she might not get invited again. But speaking of kids, we're going to move on to another story. So Michael B. Jordan is having a conversation with David Letterman for My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. And Netflix posted this small clip of Michael B. Jordan. And wow, the girls are crying and upset. Let's take a listen.
I wanted to start out small. I want kids. I want children. I want kids with it. But I figured I gotta start off with like plants and dogs to see if I can. Like,
I see plants, dogs, humans.
Humans, that is. You know what I'm saying? If I can take care of a plant, I should be able to get a dog.
Yeah,
if I take care of the dog's cool, then I have a shot.
You will love it.
And I'll be wondering what took me so long, right?
No, you're right on schedule. If I waited too long, I'm 100.
What's the problem with what he said?
Yeah,
he said he's ready to have kids. So people are like,
mad?
I think it's just you got some people that are upset because they think they have a chance. The girls are shooting their shot everywhere they can shoot a shot at.
Who's upset?
And then you have some girls that are like, this means he's going to be off the market because he's about to settle down. Because he's ready to have kids. He doesn't have children. He's right. Michael B. Jordan's dating life and him.
Why does that upset anybody? Like when women say they're ready to have kids, nobody cares. But why is that upset him?
Not upset, like enraged, upset. Like if he settles down and has kids, he is off the market and nobody can get to him. And the girls be thinking they got a shot with Michael B. Jordan.
Who says they don't? He got to have kids with somebody.
Yeah, right. But I mean, not all the billion women.
Even ready. He's not even ready yet. He said he got to get the plant and the dog first. He don't even have none of that yet, and he always busy.
I had a question about that. So he's a busy person. He's practicing with plants and dogs. Y'all have real kids. Do y'all think that that's a good practice? Should I get a puppy?
Absolutely, like puppies. Like even though they never start talking and grow up and go to school, you got to pay for everything. You start talking back and all that, clean up their room. You don't got to deal with that part of it. But a puppy is definitely like another baby.
That's not true. And I don't even know why you saying that. And you got 2 kids. We have somebody up here right now who used to love their dog. They just recently had a baby. I ain't seen that little punk ass dog up here since she had the baby. And I even said to her maybe about a week ago, I said, yeah, you don't care. That dog don't feel like no child no more. Do it now that you got a real baby at the house, huh?
Yeah. Yes. People's dogs are like their kids.
Yeah, until they get kids and realize, why did I ever think, that this dog or this pet was like a child?
And you know what? You are so right, because we had to give our dog away.
See what I'm saying? You would never do that
jealous.
to a child.
And he was no. But he was jealous, and he started going like barking at my daughter and stuff. And I was like, all right, now Peter gonna be mad at me if something happened to your ass, so I had to give him away.
You made the right choice.
So no puppy. Yeah. It doesn't make sense for me to get a puppy to figure this out.
First of all, you need to get a husband. How about that? Let's start there.
I am going to get a husband.
Let's start with you having a marriage. Let's start with you having a marriage and a husband.
Speak it over my life.
Then you have a baby. How about that?
But I was just thinking, like, if I start with the puppy now, he's already here. He's on his way to a fiance and husband.
That's a good idea.
We can figure out some things. Y'all know what else I just thought about, and this has nothing to do with Michael B. Jordan.
What, your man having a whole other family? What?
No, shut up. Don't. Why do you speak stuff like that over me?
I did.
You want me to be in here crying on the radio under the table because your time has came and passed.
I said something out loud?
Yes, you did. Honey,
I thought something.
You happy you got your family back? Now you want to ruin mine.
That's crazy.
I came to your mind.
He messed my whole thing up.
When we come back, we got front page news with Mimi Brown, and Erick Sermon will be joining us this hour. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious, DJ Envy is off today, but it's time for front page news with Mimi Brown. Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning, Charlamagne. Loren and Jess, how y'all doing this morning?
Good morning, girl.
Good morning, Loren.
Good morning.
All right, so we start this hour with growing backlash from some of the biggest names in music, and this time SZA is calling out the White House directly. So she's slamming the administration for using her song Big Boy in a pro-ICE video, calling the move evil and boring. The White House paired the viral track, originally a sketch from SNL, with footage of ICE agents making arrests, captioning the video, "We heard it's cuffing season." So if you're not familiar with the video or the song, let's listen to a little snippet. So that is the song that the White House chose to put behind an ICE immigration video. And SZA, she's firing back on X. She's accusing the administration of rage-baiting artists for attention. Her manager also weighed in, saying the White House was trying to provoke artists into spreading propaganda. Now, the White House, they also responded by thanking SZA, saying her criticism only brought more attention to ICE's work. And she's not the only artist speaking up. Last week, Sabrina Carpenter blasted the administration for using her hit Juno in another ICE-themed video, calling it evil and disgusting, and telling the White House to keep her music out of inhumane agendas. So now SZA, Sabrina Carpenter, they all join a long list of artists from Beyonce, Bad Bunny, Celine Dion to just the Foo Fighters, who have all publicly told the Trump administration to stop using their music.
Yeah, I mean,
That's right.
the crazy part is that's all you can do. You can send them cease and desist. They don't care because I don't know if it's legal or not, but they definitely think the juice is worth the squeeze. It's just like when Republicans, use us in campaigns. Like, they use us out of context for that trans ad during Kamala Harris's campaign, and then here in New Jersey, the Republican that was running for governor used when I was questioning Mikey Sherrill, and she answered the question terribly. I mean, it's all fair game, I guess, but I don't know what you can do about it legally.
Do y'all think that stuff is even effective anymore? Because now you've seen people call them out so much, that don't mean that the person's really supporting that. Like, do people really believe SZA's with the White House?
You know how many people would be online talking about they use Charlamagne in the Republican campaign as? Do you look at the context?
You're different, Charlamagne.
What?
They've been thinking you was MAGA.
Yeah, but how am I mad? Because I
messaging,
ask a Democrat a question, they answer the question horribly, and then they get used in an ad for answering the question.
I don't know what it is about you, but baby, them Fox News people love you, and they
and by the way, and Mikey Sherrill won too, by the way.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So to your point,
so
I don't know.
Trump.
I don't know how effective it is.
It is that messaging.
But no, I feel what
messaging,
you're saying. I think they do have to come out
influencing.
and say, no, I don't approve of this, because people will run with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, absolutely. All right, well, now to Florida, where a story involving a Philadelphia youth program is getting a lot of attention and raising a lot of concern. Now, 8 players ages 13 to 15, they are now facing felony charges after deputies say they stole more than $2,000 worth of merchandise from a Dick's Sporting Goods over the weekend. Now, the team was in Florida for a national championship tournament when this happened. So investigators say surveillance video shows the group splitting up inside the store, with one group going to make a purchase while the other appeared to load unpaid items into a Dick's Sporting Goods shopping bag. The deputies say 3 teens walked out with the merchandise and they were stopped outside, while the other 5 were arrested inside the store. Now, Philadelphia's Juvenile Justice Center, they say that none of the boys had prior criminal histories, but the sheriff there in Florida, they released a surveillance video of the teens. They released that publicly and described what happened in what some are calling an unusual press conference. Let's listen to some of what the sheriff had to say.
Now, not only did they steal 47 items, but ostensibly they may have cost their team the championship and the football game, because I don't know if these all were starters or not, but I can tell you that we were finishers. We arrested them and we put them in lockup. So when we notify the coach who is responsible for them, you would think he would be interested in holding them accountable and responsible. Instead, he goes to the deputies and begs them not to take these young men into custody. And then when we said no, then they go to Dick's Sporting Goods, to the manager, and said, oh, don't charge them, don't charge them. They were not taking bubble gum. They stole over $2,000 worth of products.
Well, these kids, they were in Florida for a football championship tournament. Their coach said that he knew something was wrong when he went to wake up the team for the morning prayer, and he realized that 8 of them were missing. Minutes later, he got a call for him to come to the store. He now says that he hopes that this moment will not define their future, but also serve as a wake-up call. Let's listen to some of what the coach had to say.
Not only surprised, but very disappointed. I just hope that these take this as a lesson learned, and realize that, actions have consequences, and actions also affect not just you, but those around you.
I agree with the coach, 100%. You know what I mean? I'm sure this won't be something that, stains their legacy, long term. But, yeah, they got to deal with the consequences of their action.
Yeah. Well, the boys will now have to return to Florida to face charges, including felony retail theft and conspiracy to commit retail theft. So we'll see what happens. Again, they were 13 to 15 years old, and they're now back in Philly, but we'll have to return back to Florida soon to face those charges.
What do you do when you see somebody shoplifting, Mimi? Like if you was in the store right now and you saw somebody shoplifting?
Mind my business.
Exactly.
I know that's right.
I do too. I be like,
I know that's right.
I actually be like, God bless them. I hope they don't have to continue doing that. And then
I start stealing with them.
That happened to my wife yesterday. She was like, I'm in the store right now, and these girls are in here stealing like crazy.
It's the holidays.
It is.
Yeah. People be needing. I mean, that's a bad thing to do, but there are people who don't have any other way, I guess.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Is that the right way to think about that? My grandma just told me be careful what I say.
And then, Lauren, remember, and Mimi, I don't know if y'all did this out in L.A., but remember all the boosters?
What you mean, remember all the boosters? You was one.
I know, but I'm not no more, y'all.
I remember all the boosters.
All the boosters?
Yes, I remember the boosters.
I remember them, and they don't barely exist no more. They don't all
Right.
retired.
I'm like,
I'm tired of shoot.
I was the top booster. I was the one stealing all types of shit from baby mothers in the hood.
Lord have mercy. What else we got,
I
Mimi?
was the aunt that would buy from you.
All right. Let me start by asking y'all a question. When is the last time you made a new friend? And I mean an actual friend, not someone that you follow on Instagram and never speak to again. Lauren, I'm going to ask you, when is the last time you made a new friend, like a real friend?
Probably when I started working here. That was like my last group of real new friends.
Okay. All right. Well, Jess, what about you? The last time you made a real friend?
Same.
Aw, y'all so sweet. Okay.
I'm sad because I lost a lot of friends. So, it feels good to make new ones, but I don't have any now.
Well, nearly 40% of Americans say they haven't made a new friend in over a year. They say that it's because the average person they don't have the time anymore, and it just gets work, school, everything gets in the way. And they say it doesn't stop there. And when you do have those friends, the average person only spends one-on-one time with their existing friend about 7 times a year, and that's not even once a month. So researchers say a lot of this traces back to the pandemic. People got used to staying home, and for many, they don't use that social muscle anymore, and it hasn't fully bounced back. But people say that people want connection, they're just out of practice, so they suggest group activities, trips, classes, game nights, an easier way, a low-pressure way to rebuild those friendships. So if you've been feeling like your friend circle isn't growing or even reconnecting feels tough, the numbers say that you aren't alone. Just 1 in 4 Americans say that they've made a new friend in the past year. So
when the last time you had a new friend?
I don't know. I'm good with the 3 friends that I have.
I know that's right. Charlamagne, where are your friends?
I don't know, man. I don't really know.
A real friend is different than just meeting people. You talk to people every day.
I meet mad people every day, but friends are the people that you talk to for no reason, and you know. You spend quality time, but I don't freaking know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to make friends as an adult. I think that's the whole premise of the study, right? You can make them when you're kids, but as an adult, it's hard to find quality people.
Yeah, and you might be an adult who had friends for a long time, and then they just start getting weird.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead, get it off your chest.
I don't got nothing to get off my chest. My life is great.
Right, but what he said was definitely right. You have friends since a child, people that you grew up or not even grew up with, but just you've been known for 20 years, your whole adult life, and then they just start getting weird and acting stupid, and then they don't appreciate you. Then they looking at, that's it.
You get off your chest too.
Yeah, Lauren.
Yeah, it's a whole therapy session. All right, y'all. Well, that is your front page news. I'm Mimi Brown. Follow me at Mimi Brown TV for more stories. Follow the Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app or visit binnews.com.
Thank you, Mimi, for triggering me. Thanks.
Yeah, I know, right? Mimi,
I'm so sorry, girl. I feel bad.
Mimi triggered everybody and said, it's like a whole therapy session. Okay, bye. Y'all ain't my friends.
Right, and then say, I'm cool with the free friends. I'm cool with the free friends I got. I'm good. I don't know about y'all. Damn.
Thank you, Mimi.
All right, y'all welcome. Bye.
When we come back, Erick Sermon will be joining us. You know what I'm saying? Erick Sermon is a legendary, iconic producer who was an architect of a lot of the sounds that you used to hear on the East Coast. He discovered Redman and Keith Murray, Dave Hollister, all type of people. But y'all think y'all know him because of this Diddy documentary, okay? And he did tell a ridiculous story on the Diddy documentary. about Diddy, throwing a punch at him. But we'll talk to him when we come back. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here as well. And we got a special guest in the building.
The legendary
Erick Sermon, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
E-double.
How you feeling?
Now, you're one of the greatest producers of all time, but we're going to get to that in a second. We need to get to this ridiculous-ass story that you told on the Diddy documentary.
We start there?
Now, already with
that. I've been wanting to talk to you about this since I saw the documentary.
Okay, I got you.
Now, when you sat down and told this story,
right,
and then went back and watched it,
right,
did you say to yourself,
I told it wrong?
That sounded ridiculous.
No, it's just not ridiculous. I'm going to tell you what I said was the truth. I never capped. So what I did say was the truth, how it went down. Because, again, me and Misa's friends. I love Misa to death. I would never do something to try to disrespect her, because behind the scenes, I gave her the number to call Alex, and she wrote in the text too, if it wasn't for Erick, I wouldn't even reached out. She told Alex no about the documentary. So I wouldn't even did that if I was trying to disrespect her on I was just giving my story too, of what I said. Me and her are sitting in the car.
She in the driver's seat.
She's in the driver's seat, right? So if something was going on, I wouldn't be in the car talking. You know what I'm saying? I would be, whatever. So somebody knocked on my window, and it was him.
It's Diddy.
So, of course, he goes with her now. So, of course, anybody will be angry and be mad because that's his girl.
But wasn't it your car?
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as him being angry.
But you said he snuffed you.
He never touched me. Come on, stop it now. Stop. Come on now. This is me.
Okay.
When I got out the car, he was angry, so he swung on me.
So you did get out the car?
You got out the car.
Yeah, I got out the car, right. You can't swing in the car in the
he made it seem like
window.
He swung on you.
No. I got out the car. And we started talking. Then he swung on me. So now at the end of the day, me being respectful, knowing that too, I didn't want to do that in front of her. Because I know
swung on you didn't swing back, E?
I listen, Envy, you understand.
You would have
again.
dragged him. I'm asking why did you swing back?
Because of the respect of
for Misa.
her.
Well, was Misa in the car? So Misa was in the car.
She got out the car.
She said she got what?
So you told her to get out and told Diddy?
No, I didn't tell her to get out. She's got out. Of course you're gonna get out.
Right.
You see people talking. So don't forget he's yelling. You know what I'm saying? So, but me and him is also friends though too. Don't forget, I was in the intro of the Mary J. Blige album, right? So automatically, and then he did come and talk to me too, which is EPMD. So I had to get the clearance for that though too. So we was already, kind of friends. He befriended me. So it wasn't like I'm like, yo, I couldn't believe that it happened to begin with. So my thing was let's go around the corner. So we won't have to do that in front of my friend, and you're angry.
So y'all really was cool.
I was cool.
So
with
that's
him.
like me and Envy getting into something.
Right.
See, that's not how the story look on Netflix.
Again, that's on Netflix. It looks crazy. So let me fix the other part about the Biggie Smalls. Of course, Biggie Smalls is not out yet. So it's new music. So when somebody says, it don't add up with the baby and this not being born, I'm saying, no, it was new music. So again, after you finish going around the corner, you calm down now because now there's no reason for you to get hyped now because now this situation is all calm. So now it's like, yo, check this out. And then we talked about Keith Murray because he was a big Keith Murray fan. So he's like, yo, Erick, what's up with Keith Murray? I'm like, Keith Murray signed to me. So again, the conversation that people don't know about, this is what happened.
So what was the ride around the corner? Like when he got in the car, what did y'all talk about as y'all was driving around?
No, we didn't talk about nothing until we stopped.
So y'all stopped and realized we don't really want to fight.
It was never going to get there for him,
Y'all had already talked outside the car and kind of cooled it down, is what you're saying?
No.
Oh,
right,
so
look,
can
I
please ask? God damn. All right, hold up. Why was she driving your truck?
She didn't drive
Why was she in the driver's seat of your truck? That's his girl.
No, she just wanted to be in the driver's seat.
Oh, all right, what kind of truck was it?
It was a, what I had, was a 4Runner.
And she just wanted to be, so you wasn't trying to get her back or nothing?
Nah.
Let her hop in the driver's seat?
Nah, I wasn't trying to do that.
All right, and so when she got out, y'all left her just right there.
Left her outside.
Right. She was in front of her crib.
Oh, all right. So this was at the crib. I didn't know where
Oh, yeah, we parked in front of the crib.
Right.
Yes.
I'm like, why would you go around to another location outside?
We was in front of her house.
All right, y'all. All right.
So what was this? Was the song "F***ing You Tonight"?
No, would you stop? No, this was ready to die.
Biggie was not out yet.
And think about something. Let me tell you about with Puff. I was just telling my story. You know, it wasn't like I was trying to even diss him neither. Don't forget, Puffy came and got Keith Murray for every remix, every song. He called me for Jodeci's remix. So if you that angry with somebody, I wouldn't be getting phone calls. He called for Redman. He called for every time something came out on Bad Boy. One of my artists was somebody who he called, or he called me to remix it. So again, I understand how it might look, but it wasn't like. That's why I couldn't wait to get here.
Y'all was friends. I get it. Now I get it.
So the next question is why the documentary? Because I didn't see that bit on my bingo card. When I seen the documentary and I see Erick,
the documentary.
So who reached out for the documentary and why did you decide to do it?
They asked me the questions. You know how it was, 50 is, again, I had 50 with Bernard in the beginning. You know, don't forget Corey Rooney brought 50 Cent to my crib next door, like walked over with him, be like, yo, here's my artist, whatever. I end up doing Heat Wave, you know, and I end up doing a couple of other songs though too. So I'm also friends with him too. So when they asked me the question, I'm like, yo, okay, I do it, not knowing it was gonna be, you know how you put stuff together. I told a couple of stories, Envy. This is a story that they end up keeping.
Gotcha.
You know, so again, I'm not here to Envy. If anybody knows me, it's you.
That's what I said.
He was very surprised.
And you know my crew, and you know me, as far as just how I roll. Again, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to debunk or make everything sound nice or whatever it is. People don't know the friendship of Misa and me and him. We was actually friends, and I would have never ever try to put Misa in a situation on that. And I said friends. I didn't say we was like that and we was doing all that. I said, yo, that was my friend. You know, because we never really put together as being boyfriend and girlfriend. It was just like a friend thing. You know.
Have you talked to?
Yeah.
Have you talked to me?
Okay, now. And this is the part that, again, at the end of the day, I was at Art Basel. And I heard that she was there, but I didn't see her out. But again, I know she wasn't gonna pick up my phone call because, again, you have to let somebody calm down and be like whatever and see, because she was getting so much stuff, whatever. But she texted my best friend Bernard and didn't say some nice things.
Of course not.
You know. So again, but it was in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, she sees this and then I'll be able to talk to her, you know, and say, you know, I didn't mean to do nothing to her because she is my friend.
I guess for this new generation, damn near every man on that dock looks like a victim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got guys on there talking about, I know that, but I'm saying you got guys on there talking about they butts got touched and everything. So when people see you on the dock, they're like, what the hell is that?
I wasn't supposed. Charlamagne. I look crazy. Like I didn't belong there. You know, when you see everybody else.
So after you see the dock, I know you was like,
I was like, yo, I didn't belong there. Yo, Envy. I swear, I wanted to rewind Superman going around the world again. Be like, you know what? I can rewind this all back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And do it over, because everybody who saw said the same. What is Erick doing in that documentary? You know, but at the end of the day, it's like this. I can't even take this though too. Since 89 though, Jess, to 90, this is my first time being this on fire.
Hey,
like
really?
No, it's not.
No,
just like music, right? Just like music was the last one.
No. That's listen.
You reinvented yourself so many times.
Charlamagne, listen.
Explain what you need.
Charlamagne, 1 second. I'm telling you, man. This right here is a different type. Like I felt like, I'm telling you, like this is the whole world.
Yeah.
Like you can have a hit record and be around the world, but you talking about 23 countries, #1 Netflix,
49 countries.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yep,
Jess, you got it, Jess. All this, and then the album coming at the same time.
That's right.
I'm #1, you know, on iTunes. Like I didn't have this though, Charlamagne.
I don't want them to know you for the doc, Erick. Not that story. That story sounds crazy.
No. Listen, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, as far as me being, listen, I don't want to be hot for that neither. I'm saying, but it helped the project of Dynamic Duos.
Yeah.
Nyla, our niece, she comes up here, and I told her one time, next time I'm in Queens, I'm gonna take her to some of the big spots in Queens, LL's house, The Rock, and all that. I said we're gonna drive out to Long Island, go to E's house. The reason I said that is the first mansion I ever been to and seen was Erick Sermon's house.
Yo, why you always bring that up?
Because it's inspiring.
Yeah, but
as a
then
kid,
he forced on me on the last interview. He said, "Yeah, Eric, but now I got one too."
but it was inspiring because he let me in his house, and you seen where Keith Murray made records and where Redman made records where he produced. You seen the landscape, and I'm like, black people could really have mansions.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it meant so much. So I always wanted to know when it came to that. We've never heard Erick Sermon having financial problems. Well, I've never heard.
Right.
What did you do differently than most of these people in the industry? Because you always hear this person lost this person that. I mean, you even see Dame who just went into court for bankruptcy or whatever it was. He went to court for. How come we never heard that with you? Like what made
I think
you
that
different?
again.
You smarter?
I watched Parrish in the beginning get houses early. Parrish was already getting houses early before me. You know what I'm saying? So he was already into real estate. So then when I was able to get some bread after the breakup, because during the breakup I really didn't have that much money, you know, with EPMD.
So you didn't really make that much money during EPMD days?
I didn't have it, you know. I'm saying everybody, you know, somebody, but I didn't have it, and plus I was young. Like Russell he came and got us from Fresh Records. He spent the $1.6 million to get us, but again, we didn't see it. So and then we toured a lot though too. So I was able to get me a crib and get me a Benz, you know, but it was like I didn't really see anything as far as bank account type situations until I moved to Atlanta and the group broke up. And once the group broke up, I started buying all type of shit. And I wasn't even living in the cribs. You know, I was getting apartments, getting houses, whatever, just doing whatever at the time. All of a sudden, though, Envy, you see what I was doing. I had so many groups in so many places. I think Angie Martinez has said one time, how does Eric get all these deals? Because I was going to the labels winning. So it wasn't like I was going there and taking money. So that means Reggie was winning there, Keith Murray winning that Jive, you know, Dave Hollister was winning at, you know, at DreamWorks. You know, I had people, Alfonso Hunter was at EMI, you know, then after the Death Squad came out, then Red Meth came out. You know how many deals I had? How much upfront money I was getting?
Effects.
You know, but that was Parrish more too. But I ended up selling my half, which is, I don't know why I did that at the time, but I gave 40%, this and that. And then Clive Davis came, you know, that was $4 million. This is like, you know, again, at the end of the day, it was like, it just kept doing what it was doing. Kadar Massenberg at one time too. So it was the fact that, and then publishing what you see now. Don't forget, I never sold because I didn't have to. So now at the end of the day, the publishing is doing what it is. You know, you probably saw the post. After so many years, Weekend does I Don't Want to Know by, you know, whatever. 1.9 billion streams. 1.9 billion streams brings you $250,000 every quarter.
So every quarter you get $250,000 for them sampling you. Jesus Christ.
For 4% on one record. So this is what I try to tell people. I never told the people to flex. I was trying to tell artists, like you said, if you have your publishing and you own it, here's what can feed you, like a 401k or some type of retirement type of thing, if you own your publishing. But I get it. If you don't have the money, you have to sell it. And people are cashing in for the big money. I understand that 200 million, 200. I'm going to do the same thing too. If I was Dre and Neo and Dream and all of them, I'd do it too. But again, in the small scheme of things, I never had to do that. So when I sit back and I be at home and years go by, I took off 12 years because I was on drugs for 12 years. So again, at the end of the day, them Percocets had me at home anyway. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So this is 12 years of being able to sit down because you got publishing checks from all that music that I was able to do, was able to have me sit down. That's how I live. And be without me doing work is publishing.
Eric, how did you get hooked on Percocets?
Percocets was when, you know, when I had that thing in 2001 when they said I fell from the window, whatever. That was my first time on Vicodin.
Do you ever tell the story of that, or you never told the story of that?
Yeah, I mean, people know it wasn't that. You know, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but
they said it was suicide. And Eric said it wasn't suicide.
But Vicodin is what you get first. That's why I said Michael Jackson. It was the pills before he got to Propofol, whatever. But I had the Vicodin first. Once I had the Vicodin, I'm like, you know what? This is cool. So I was off of the Vicodin once I got better. 2009, I had back surgery. As far as like one of them L5s or whatever, my nerves had wrapped around my spine, so it had numbed my whole from my balls all the way down to my legs was all numb. So I was 72 hours away from nerve damage on that. Right?
What's wrong with you? You ain't gotta say pause. You're talking about medical treatment.
Clearly just talking about balls. So it's just.
Sorry,
it's all right.
That's why I look back.
Sorry.
Charlamagne, listen.
He a child. He a big kid,
listen,
man.
wait.
Talking about his addiction.
Wait.
And
Go
seriously.
Oh, man,
Wow.
go ahead. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid.
So they gave me 120 Percocets.
Damn.
Right?
Milligrams.
So the bottle was this tall.
Hey,
So,
yo.
right? So it's 120. So for the first 2 days,
Hate him.
I didn't with him, you know, because I didn't know what it was. I'm like, where the Vicodin at, you know, whatever. But then the pain started. So now I take the Percocets. Now the pain stopped, but I like the feeling. And after that, it was over.
You said 10 years?
12.
How did you finally get off?
I went to rehab in 2022.
Thank
Who
God.
put you in rehab? Was it
Me.
Thank God.
And I didn't go to no celebrity rehab. I went to a rehab upstate with regular people. And they talk about it though too. They hit me on the things like, yo, can't believe you was in here the whole night, because I figured if I went to one of the celebrity ones, you allowed to leave. And so they say if Charlamagne is a fan, I could ask him to get me some Percocet. He'd get it for me. You know what I'm saying? So again, this place was really kind of locked down. They really didn't play. It was a girl and a guy situation. So it was 22 girls upstairs and 40 men downstairs. So and every day you go to a class from 7 to 8. So you have classes and you have people who come in on Tuesdays and talk for you.
So you couldn't leave at all?
No leave.
So during that time you couldn't produce, you couldn't do nothing. You
can't.
just,
There's none of that.
Just reflect.
But that's
because the first 5 days is you doing detox and you doing what's that they use for whatever, they give you that for the first 4 days, and after that you start rehabbing.
How was detox and not having that after having it for 12 years?
4 days is crazy because you get called
the shakes?
The bukes?
Yeah, well, it's restless legs. So your leg is kicking and then your arm starts kicking, so you can't sleep. So now I'm up for 72 hours doing this, arm punching, like I said before. Sometimes I used to get emotional, but again, not now. But your leg is kicking and your arm is kicking. It's called restless legs. So that happens in the beginning. So now they want you to take some called Suboxone.
Yeah.
But Suboxone is another drug. So I was not going to put myself back on something else to calm this down.
I never understood why they do that in rehab. They'll give you something else, another drug, to wean you off the one that you want. But it has the same
thing. So if I would have came home, I would have been on that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just wait 72 hours, this and that, whatever. So I ended up taking some Benadryl out of everything too to put me to sleep after the 72 hours and not work. After that, it was really cool. I was just going through it. But then they tell you don't go back into your environment. That means if you go back home, that driveway is going to remind me of my dealer coming to my driveway.
Right.
If I go around the corner, that store is going to remind me, because I always had them meet me somewhere. Like my kids didn't know. My kids didn't find out. They didn't know nothing for a while. All of a sudden, though, Charlamagne, I'm looking at this situation like, yo, I can't get out of here because, again, I'm going to have to go someplace else, because if I stay here, it's going to call. Right after that, my mother's in stage 5.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So now, for the whole year, I'm taking care of her. Now, I don't supposed to be in that environment because now I'm going to get stressed, and the first thing I'm going to run to is the perks. But my mother said, if you do that, I'm not going to make it. So once she said that, there's no way I'm going to touch the pill.
Oh, so you was talking to her about the challenges you was facing?
Well, she's not that. She just knew that I came up from rehab, and I wasn't supposed to be in that environment or any type of stressful environment. She knew that. But again, I had to take care of her, you know? So at the end of the day, so once that happened, from June to May when she passed away, right? My mother was so ill because my mother knew that how it was going to hurt me for me to see her die.
Yeah.
So I got the call from Kanye West to go produce. I knew I was leaving that week, Charlamagne. All of a sudden, she tells my sister, tell Erick to get on the plane and don't miss that opportunity. She's dying, and she's like, go do that.
Yeah.
So I go on the plane, I land, me and B. As soon as I land, he passed me the phones. My sister, my mother's transitioned. Wow. Kanye calls and says, Erick, it happened to me too. My aunt called me. Don't worry about that. Come to the studio tomorrow. So when niggas talk about Ye too, he was there for me.
Yeah.
So that whole 7 months with him, had me off of what just happened. Even though I went home to bury my mother, I went home and buried her. I flew to Italy where he was at, you know, so we worked in Italy, and I came back home again. And after that, whatever, I knew that it had left me. Because believe me, those it's called pause, post-acute stress to something, whatever, where you get the symptoms of it calling you. Chris Rock.
Post-acute withdrawal syndrome.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's calling you. So now it's like, okay, well, damn, you know, how can I get this? But I know I don't want to do this, but something's going to have to stop me because if not, that pause is coming in.
I always wondered, man, because I don't know, for the people who don't know, Erick Sermon discovered Redman. You heard him mention Keith Murray. I always wondered if EPMD doesn't break up, do we still get
Oh
Redman
my
and
God,
Keith Murray?
Jesus Christ, man. Yo, of course, because Reggie was there.
Okay.
Murray was there too, but I can imagine the 5 years. Don't forget, this is Headbanger and Crossover. And we out. So imagine the 5 years in between. I wonder what would have happened. You know, was there other groups that would have came? Was the Wu-Tang and the Chronic would have been, you know, able to, you know, the reign that we had? Was Keith Murray would have been the new added addition at that moment. Now oh my God, you know, another one, you know, so 5 years in between. I ask that question all the time. I wonder what would have happened.
How's Keith Murray doing?
Illegal. People forget about it.
Yeah, with Jamal.
Jamal.
Jamal. Yeah, this right here is going to sound crazy, but I need to make sure that we got clickbait. So start something up real quick.
No,
he did. As soon as you sat down.
All of the young people here, when they talk about the Diddy doc, they be like, yo, man, I ain't know Diddy was messing with dudes. So they be like, Lil Rod, Kurt, Erick Sermon. I'm like, whoa. You ain't watched the doc then. If you say Erick Sermon.
I ain't never heard nobody say Erick Sermon.
Nobody say
Erick Sermon.
It's just the perception of the doc, because the guy that's on. No, I'm serious. Listen to me, Eric. Eric, listen to me. It's the perception of the doc.
Already is crazy.
It's the perception of the doc.
I'm not even mad. He's my friend, but this.
E-Double, we appreciate you for
Eric
joining us.
confused himself.
Okay, thank you.
He's like, yo, do some wait. And then when I do it, he's like, wait a minute.
No, listen, no, because you usually do a lot more, and I feel like I'm getting shorted.
When Diddy drove you around the corner.
So was he in the backseat? Was he sitting behind you?
Thank you, brother. I love it. I love
what put Diddy around the corner?
No, I love you.
We heard it was cool.
Peace. We love you. Thank you. We love you. Bye bye. Thank you. Love you. Bye bye.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Salute to Erick Sermon for pulling up, man. Make sure you go check out that Dynamic Duos Volume 1. And if you want to watch him on the Diddy documentary on Netflix, The Reckoning, just know he wasn't a victim. Now it's time for the latest with Loren LoRosa.
Lauren becoming a straight fact.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
LL Cool, babe. What we got?
Yes, so I know we had Erick Sermon on the show this morning talking about the story that he told in the Diddy doc. Now that story, and I have a clip of it here, him speaking on Misa. Let's take a listen to the story he told.
I thought it was a genuine friendship until I see that this game is being played. You got an agenda. Misa, he was trying to court her after we broke up.
Sean wants her because Erick was that dude. It was about, I got her, I won her over from him.
He had to have the girl. And Sean has a way about, when he gets you, he got you. And now you become property.
Me and Misa was just friends, but he wanted to make sure that there was no calling and me being friends with that girl.
Sean's jealousy, it got to the point where he would put his hands on her. Right outside of Uptown Records. They're fighting in the street, and he's beating her into the car well. She's on the ground. And people are pulling him off of her and separating her. A year or two later, they're still together, and Justin is born.
Now, those are two voices. So the story about Misa and Diddy taking Misa from someone because he wanted the girl, but they were friends, that's Erick Sermon. The other allegations about the domestic violence is Kirk Burrows, who was one of the creators with Diddy of Bad Boy.
And he said Diddy touched his butt, allegedly.
I spoke to Misa, who also, heard the interview as well, and she gave me a statement that she wanted me to read on air. She says, "I do not have anything to say except I didn't deserve any of this, and this documentary has caused a negative impact on my life. Puffy and I ended our relationship in the 90s, and I never looked back. Outside of co-parenting and issues that affect my son or my creative contribution, I don't speak on Puffy. Also, for Erick to encourage," she's talking about Erick Sermon, "to encourage a false and forced narrative that Puff wanted me because of him is not only a lie, but delusional. He didn't know me from Erick. Puff and I are both from Mount Vernon. Tell him to keep," she's speaking to Erick, "tell him to keep my name out of his mouth before he opens up a can of worms. It's sad that a legendary producer and artist is now speaking on another man's life in a doc that has included false statements that are damaging to me and my son."
Damn.
Yeah, so I know he said he was trying to give her some time to cool down, but I think he just need to keep on.
What's up with Diddy wanting to date everybody's girl, though?
It's
like he was looking to collect DNA in whatever way he could. You know what I'm saying?
Lisa's saying she's not a part of that conversation, but I know I saw 50 Cent yesterday on the Sherry Shepherd's show, and he said that he actually left out video of a story about one of Diddy's daughter's mom, Chance's mom, who was dating Tupac before Diddy. Let's take a listen to 50 Cent.
Now, because this is a lot of the personal footage of Diddy. It shocked a lot of people. And I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make it was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things. Like, even in the area where he chooses to date people who he knows previously dated someone. He has a baby by a woman that was dating Tupac.
Wow.
To add to it, but we had to cut it down so we couldn't.
For time. So are you coming out? I know next year is going to be a number 2. Season 2?
Or just put it on YouTube.
I just put it on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that story.
Yeah, I mean, but a lot of, like we've talked about this before, a lot of the stories in the doc, I think 50 Cent just platformed it where people are now paying attention.
It's just such weirdo behavior to just want to date, you know what I'm saying, all these other guys' women. It's like Diddy was just out here looking to collect other men's DNA. It's almost like, let me look into this vagina and see if he left anything in here. Like,
that is nasty.
It's nastier than him actually collecting semen? We saw the doc, allegedly.
When you put it that way, Charlamagne, that's a heck of a headline. I mean, yeah, it is crazy. Well, moving on from DNA and other men's semen, heading on over to the West Coast since we're talking about Tupac. The Game sat down with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, and he says that he's the best rapper on the West Coast and out of Compton. Let's take a listen.
You still the best rapper from Compton?
I'm definitely the best rapper from Compton.
Definitely?
Definitely.
Who's the best rapper on the West Coast today?
Game.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, it ain't. That's it.
Ain't nobody getting at you?
Can't nobody out-rap me, man. And anybody that knows will know. Because people can't, even if you are, like, no one can do what I can do. Like, no one has my skill set. Because not only do I have the ability to wrap circles around people, I'm also with all the bullshit too, if it came down to that. So it's like, I'm the best rapper in this town.
Damn, Game, I mean, the OG, man, there's some OGs, some heavyweights. I mean, Cube, Snoop.
I love Cube, but Cube can't out-rap me. I love Cube. And by the way, the reason that Cube can't out-rap me is because I use Cube's legacy to help me sharpen. Right. I use Snoop's legacy to help me sharpen myself.
First of all, how else is he supposed to feel about his lyrical abilities?
Uh-huh.
Second of all, Game is a rapping ass rapper, and I don't care what era he's in. Game would be competitive and be one of those ones. I ain't talking about popularity. I'm not talking about record sales. I'm not talking about who's hot. I'm just talking about straight lyrical ability. Yes, Game can talk that talk.
You know,
absolutely. And have you heard the new Gangsta Grills? Every movie needs a trailer.
I haven't heard that yet.
Oh my God! Drop on the clues bombs for DJ Drama and Game. Drama and Game got busy on this.
I haven't heard that yet, but I think where people get Game messed up is because he speaks on so many other things and is in the news and all these things for things outside of just his bars.
That man can rap.
People get him a little messed up. But
Game is an MC.
Period.
Bottom line, point blank, period. He's in any lyrical rap debate. I don't care how you feel about him personally. Once again, I ain't talking about popularity. I ain't talking about none of this stuff. I'm just talking about rapping skills, rapping ability. Yes, Game is one of them ones.
So who, if he did a versus, who would he stand? Who would he stand next to?
They
asked him about that in the interview, or Shannon Sharp does, and he says he could only battle 50 Cent.
Who, Game?
Yeah, Game says he could only. Hey, Jess, welcome back, girl.
What's up, yo? What's up? Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know nothing about no verses. I'm talking about just rap. I'm talking about picking up a microphone and spitting bars. Yes, Game is one of them ones.
Period.
Absolutely. Positively.
Well, that's
what she said, though. That is a little, that makes you think, who could he battle in the verses? 50 would be the one? What you think about that, Shaw? Just what would you think?
I haven't even thought about it. I'm not even thinking about verses. I'm just talking about rapping. And by the way, I've been listening to that Gangsta Grills Every Movie Needs a Trailer for the last couple of days. Like, that Game and Drama got busy on that. But just rapping, yes, Game is a rapping ass rapper. He is a super lyrical miracle MC. He one of them ones. Yes, he is.
All right. Well, we gave it to him. Go ahead, Game.
Yeah, we did.
Go
glaze
off.
it up.
That's
Let's
it for the hour.
I gotta be glazed. You know, that's like
let's glaze it up.
Jess, did you make that noise, or Red, did you play that?
No, that was me.
Crazy.
That was big glaze.
That was crazy.
I done told y'all I was Throat Monster before. Okay, stop playing.
Red said, "Wrap it up, wrap it up."
Can you put her on mute, please? Put Throat Monster on mute.
No, I was just on mute.
Mute Throat Monster, please. Okay. All right, 4 after the hour, we need Hilary Swank to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with her. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
You better be a fake ass Charlamagne.
Some donkey today's just saw themselves.
I've been watching Charlamagne. I was ready for you.
I never heard of a donkey the other day. What is it?
I'm a donkey.
Say it again, Charlamagne.
I'm a donkey.
Yes, you are a donkey.
I'll show you how to act a donkey.
Everything that Charlamagne is saying is true.
Yes, donkey today for Thursday, December 11th goes to actress Hilary Swank. You know Hilary Swank.
Yes.
Two-time Oscar winner. She won for Boys Don't Cry and $1 Million Baby. Well, she recently had to apologize because she snapped, lashed out, berated, scolded. What's some other words for when a white woman is in Karen mode and she's upset with you? Lambasted. Okay, lambasted a mother. All right, now, I was looking at this story on page 6, and it was a mother named Jada Bafous, I think is how you pronounce her last name. And Jada was taking her 2 terminally ill sons. Okay, she has 2 terminally ill sons, Mason 7 and Jack 4, and she was taking them to Disneyland for a Make-A-Wish trip. Okay, I repeat, Jada was taking her 2 terminally ill sons to Disneyland for a Make-A-Wish trip, and she was at LAX. At baggage claim, and she was walking next to Hilary Swank. Now, Jada said she did a double take on her because, it's Hilary Swank, and, you know, she's a fan of her movies and stuff. Jada said she did a double take, and, you know, she took her phone out because she got distracted and was trying to find her Make-A-Wish kids and her husband. She said, I just looked like, I was trying to call my husband, and then this happened. Let me read Jada's tweet. Last Monday at LAX, I was trying to find my son during his Make-A-Wish trip to Disney when Hilary Swank turned around and snapped at me. You got what you needed. Get what you came for. Enjoy that picture. Jada says, ma'am, I wasn't taking a picture of you. I was trying to find my 2 terminally ill boys at baggage claim, but thanks for poking at a stressed mom on her kid's Make-A-Wish trip. Iconic timing because she lived here in Spokane long time ago. So random. Now, let the record show. Jada needed to let her social media followers know she met Hilary Swank. Okay, please remember that in this thing called life, everyone got their own reality show going, and we all could be guest stars or extras at any moment. All right, Jada was sharing space with Hilary, and because of Hilary and the way she acted, Hilary became a guest star in Jada's show. So now Jada got content, okay? Bonton if she's a blood. Hilary said to Jada, you got what you needed, get what you came for, enjoy that picture. And then Jada said, Hilary stormed off a little bit. Well, guess what, Hilary? As you found out, Jada wasn't really thinking about you like that. Okay, yes, she did a double take, but she had her own life going on. She got 2 terminally ill kids. She's on a Make-A-Wish trip. Just because somebody noticed you, ma'am, and pulled out a phone doesn't mean they were pulling out a phone to take a picture of you. Okay, I know we may not realize this in 2025, but phones do other things than take pictures. People pull out phones to make calls. They pull out phones to text. They pull out phones to check the temperature. I understand, Hilary. You're a Hollywood star. Okay, won a couple of Oscars, but understand, when in a space like the airport, life is about interconnectedness, all right? Not just you being the main character. But to Hillary's credit, she clearly felt stupid, and she reached out to Jada via Instagram to apologize and explain she was worried about her twin toddlers being photographed. Understandable, but Hillary Swank, you're Hillary Swank. If you're in public and don't want you and your family to be seen, then you have to take steps to make that happen, okay? Take the proper precautions. Doesn't mean people have the right to overstep their boundaries, because folks nowadays will just walk up with the cameras out, ready to take a picture, video already recording. So I understand you being on guard, okay? Those folks actually deserve to be snapped at, but you can't just assume because a person looks at you and then pulls their phone out that they are looking to take a picture of you or with you. Okay, listen, no matter how famous you are, and this isn't even a lesson strictly for famous folks, because I don't even know what being famous means in this era, but no matter how famous you are, a little patience and empathy go a lot further than snapping at a stressed stranger, because that stressed stranger is just as stressed as you are. That person is looking for their kids, and you worried about your kids too, okay? You don't know what that person is dealing with, just like she don't know what you dealing with. So just take a deep breath sometime before you assume the worst, because everybody not thinking about you. Please give Hillary Swank the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
You're not always the main character, even if you won Oscars for being the main character.
Hey, yo, I remember I was in the airport, right? And I did that dumb ish before. I was in the airport and I was high off an edible. And I would have did this sober. But it was this little lady walked up to me or whatever, and she had her phone out. And I was like, look, man, I don't want no pictures. And she was like, no, do you know where the... And she was trying to get me to ask her, ask for...
You see that? Ain't nobody was even thinking about you.
Right, and I was like, damn, I need to humble myself real bad. Yo, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, yo, I'm good. I don't want no pictures. She was like, do you know where the baggage claim? I was
see
like,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you just go down the escalator.
Was this before you was Mexican? After you became Mexican by marriage?
No, this was the other day. Shut up.
Oh, so you was Mexican. Okay. Was you with your Mexican family?
It wasn't a Mexican lady. I think she was like Middle Eastern or something. I don't know why that accent was Spanish, but yeah, it was like an Indian lady. See? And I didn't know. I just thought she was regular black, but she walked up and I didn't expect for her to sound like that. And she thought I worked there, and it was asking me where it was.
See what I'm saying? You went from a main character to an extra real, but I don't want no pictures. She thought you worked there. No,
she said I thought she was regular black.
Good for you. Good for you and Hillary Swank.
I know, yo. I know. I'm sorry, Hillary. I do that too, yo.
Now, we got Jess Fix My Mess coming up. 1-800-585-1051. Call up here right now. Remember, she's not an expert of anything, but she has some experiences, and she can help you with some stuff, okay?
That is crazy.
It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Help me. Tell her. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
Oh my God. I'm all up in your mess. I'ma fix it. Fix it. Fix my mess. Fix it. Fix it. Just gonna fix your mess, because my advice is real. Good morning, who this?
Good morning.
Hey, girl, how you doing?
I'm good. So, good morning, everybody else. I apologize. I have a 15-year-old daughter, and she's at that age where popping off is a common thing, and I'm trying to keep from throwing hands.
Yeah.
And I raised 3 boys, and she's my last girl, so the experience is totally different than I had with my boys. And I had to tell her last night, your brothers never disrespected me the way that you do at times. And it's not, she don't raise up at me and stuff like that. It's that little quiet disrespect, the popping of the lips, the rolling of the eyes, putting the hands on the hips, that stuff that make you just want to, so I need some advice, because I check in with her all the time. I'm always available. I'm always saying, what do you need? Are you having trouble with anything? Is there anything I can do to help? But it's just like when she turned 15, she just, I don't know. Lost.
The good thing about it is you said she not raising up. She ain't trying to swell up on you. She ain't squaring up. She's not disrespectful with her words, right? Like, she don't call you out your name. She don't curse. She don't, none of that. Yeah. So, to be honest with you, you probably ain't gonna like this, but you had 3 boys that you raised, but this is your only girl, right?
Yes.
You know that's different. you know they different, right? This your first girl. You ain't never had a girl before, and the tune would be different if you had girls before, right? So that is different. Now my son is 13. He's starting to smell himself too. You know what I mean? But he's not disrespectful. This is just a teenage phase that she going through. You know what I mean? As long as she's not like on some she need to be on Dr. Phil type. You know what I'm saying? This is literally just her phase. This is what they do, to be honest with you. Now, every kid is the same. I mean, not the same. I'm not going to say every 15-year-old like that. But I know some worse than that. Some that are raising their hands at their mothers. Some that don't abide by the curfew. They don't care about rules. They talk back. They sneak boys in the house, and they stay out all times of the night. Now, I'm describing my 15-year-old self, okay? So... you ain't having that problem. I think you continue to show up for her. And, you know, because, listen, she around other 15-year-olds. She, you know, she's seeing how they act. And, you know, she's trying to figure out who she is, too. And you got to also remember that as well. Your 3 boys, their experience growing up is different than hers. You know, every kid is different, even though they all come from us.
I told her, I said, your brother's got the Tupac and Biggie mama. You got... the Brady mama.
What's the Brady mama?
Trying to pull out the Tupac and Biggie mama out of me.
But you see, that's why you're a different type of mama. You should have been the Tupac and Biggie mama with her, but this was your first girl, and you were softer with her than you were with your 3 boys. Am I lying?
No.
Yeah, you were much softer. That's your princess. That's your only girl. That's how I am with my daughter. I see myself having to put my foot up or you know, put my fist down Marley's throat in the coming years. You know what I mean? But I'm soft. I'm soft on her. I wasn't that soft with Ash. You know what I mean? So that's why my son, like he pop off a little bit, but he's still a good kid. He's very respectful. He does his chores. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to express himself when he's upset. He knows how to like just fall back before he say something that he regretted, things like that. You know what I mean? It's just, I think you continue to keep showing up for her. She understands the type of mother she got, but you were soft on her. And that's not bad. That's not bad. You ain't got to be Biggie and Tupac, you know, the Biggie and Tupac mom for, you know, for everything. But I think she's okay. She ain't doing nothing crazy. Is she just being her 15-year-old self? Watch, this all gonna pass. When she 18, it's gonna be done.
So just basically, I need to suck it up.
Yeah, just suck it up, but have conversations with her though. Like, you know, still have conversations with her. And you don't gotta practice gentle parenting. Listen, I'm sick of your little ass popping your teeth and rolling your neck and all of that. I need you to get it together. I want you to really express yourself a better way. Talk to mommy. What's up? What's going on? What makes you do that? Because I don't do anything to deserve that. You know, I'm actually softer on you than I was on your brothers. And look, don't compare her to our brothers all the time. That's another thing too. Okay. Don't compare her to them, because that can make her feel away. You know, she's still her own kid. She got her own identity, and she's the only girl. So like, but have those conversations with her. Don't take your hand off of her. You know what I mean?
Duly noted. I will.
You want to be her ass so bad, but she's 15. Don't do it. I know you sound like you like, girl, I got a belt. No, don't be that ass. She already too old for that. Just sit down and try to talk to her. At least she ain't like Catch Me Outside. Remember the girl on Dr. Phil?
Oh my God, yes.
She ain't
I
like
watched that in real time. So
right.
You're right.
Right. It's all right. Just talk to her. But she's smelling herself. She's still trying to figure out who she is. She's 15. It's okay.
Thank you, Jess.
No problem, boo. Good morning. Who this?
Jess.
Good morning. What's up, babe? What's your problem?
Good morning. All right, so I've been dating this guy since April. We made it official in August. In the very beginning, I didn't really take it seriously. I just wanted to have some fun. But I began to fall for him. Well, so now we're in December. I found out like 3 weeks ago that he cheated on me. It took a lot to get him to admit it. I basically had to start crying for him to admit it to me. So he finally admitted it. We're here now, but I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I should trust him again. I don't know if we should break up. He didn't really seem apologetic. Like I had to, like I said, start crying to bring it out of him. He's very nonchalant, acts like he doesn't care, but when I start crying and showing emotion, he cares. Recently, he was sharing his location with me, but now he stopped. And he wants me to trust him, but I just don't trust him. Backstory, he has 7 children.
Wow.
Mothers, so he got a lot going on. But still in all, I still accepted him for that. But now I'm just like stuck at a crossroads. I don't know if I should stay with him, move on, be with somebody else. Like, I'm just stuck and I don't know what to do.
You know what? Okay, so look, this ain't even his fault. I'm gonna tell you, take some accountability, right? Because, and there's gonna be some tough love from woman to woman, because you a pushover and you ain't even supposed to be like that. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
35.
No, I'm 33. 2 years younger than you. I ain't even letting it happen in my 20s, okay? So no, you are letting this man walk all over you. He's emotionally disconnected. He don't care, pretty much. You had to cry. So you thinking you manipulating him. He manipulating you because he already don't even care. You know, that's crazy that you had to manipulate him to get him to feel some type of way. That don't tell you something right there. 7 kids don't tell you something right there. Girl, the location don't tell you something right there. Get your ass down the road. Don't look back. And you ain't stuck. You've been dating this since April. I've been married since April. That's what, 7 months? You don't want that to be 7 years. He got 7 kids. Get out of there. Get out of there. And then y'all just made it official in August. Girl, don't play with me. Don't waste your time. You too good for this. You got a big heart. You just got to give it to the right person. You know what to do.
Well, we don't know if she's too good for this, but...
No, she's too good for this.
I am too good for this.
Thank you. And say it. Affirm yourself. You know what I mean? Affirm yourself. You're too good for this. You had to cry. He wanted you to... You had to show tears for him to even feel a little, upset about... Well, not even upset. He ain't even sorry. You know what I mean? You had to cry for him to say sorry? Get out of here.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even hear what he did. What did he do?
He cheated on her.
He cheated.
Oh!
Y'all still don't care. Anyway,
I got to see the other girl.
No, stupid. And he stopped sharing his location. He got 7 kids. He don't care. He's not even
7?
7.
7. 2 baby moms though.
That's fine. It don't even matter how many baby moms it is. It's 7 kids. He got a lot going on, and you know that, and it's too much for you. You got a big heart. You need to give it to the right person. I ain't playing. It's Christmas, and look, you don't want to be lonely for Christmas, but you're gonna be lonely with or without him, because he ain't gonna spend it with you.
He going back to see his kids in another state. So now.
Oh, why?
As he should. That man should be spending the holidays with his family.
Yeah, no, he should. I don't have a problem with that, but I won't see him. I don't see him on the holidays because he goes back home to visit his kids.
Yeah, so no, you can leave that, and don't feel stuck. You love him already. You love him, don't you? Yeah. It's all right. You could just say yes. It's all right.
It's that penis, man. That man got 7 kids from 2 baby mamas.
Honestly, when I found out he had 7, that's why I wanted to see what it was all about. But then I ended up falling in love with him.
Hold on, time out. I like this.
Right.
Hold on. So, Jess, she said that the man had 7 kids, so she had to see what that PB was all about.
See, I'm on the other end of that. I don't want to know what it got. I'm good. I dated a nigga with 10 kids, and I was not about to have an 11th with him. I ain't want to see what it was about, and you shouldn't want to see what it's about, but that's your fault. You deserve donkey of the day. You wanted to see what it was about because he had 7 kids. Now you know what it's about. Now what you gonna do?
Jess, you just said you dated a man with 10.
I did, but not to see what it was about.
Oh.
No, I didn't want to see what it was about. I was coming off of... Listen, this ain't my mess. Shut up, man. This ain't... What
were you trying to do?
Yeah, girl, no. You one of them, and you shouldn't be one of them, because now you calling me to fix your mess when you wanted to see what it's about. Now you see what it's about. Now look at you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if you think you're lonely now, just wait until Christmas. Have a great holiday season, man.
Girl, you better than that. Go ahead, keep it moving. God damn.
Well, I guess some mess got fixed.
I cannot believe she wanted to say, like, yo, how do women think like that? He got 7 kids. Let me see what that's like.
Yeah, 7 kids by 2 different baby mamas. So that means 2 different women decided that they wanted to have multiple kids from this man. It might be hitting for something.
Nah, that's crazy.
Well, we do this every Thursday. Jess Fix My mess. Clearly, we accomplished nothing this morning. 1-800-585-1051. And you can go to the iHeartRadio app. And go to the Talkback feature and leave a message for Jess Hilarious, and maybe she'll fix your mess next week. Now, we got the latest with Loren coming up, so don't go anywhere. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Loren becoming a straight fast.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Country music star Jelly Roll. Y'all know Jelly Roll.
That's my guy. She's
Yes.
Big Jelly.
Yes. So he has been on this journey, like a life-changing journey. He's lost a lot of weight. He was over 500 pounds. I think it was 550 pounds. So lost a ton of weight. He's left drugs alone, a lot of things. He sat down with Joe Rogan and he was talking about how his addiction and, fighting back against losing weight was affecting everybody, including his family, but also his sex life. Let's take a listen.
Damn.
I realized that in addiction, the family will kind of cater to the addict. It's nature. Like if somebody in your family was a drug addict, you would help with their kids, or you would feel a need to help in their absence. It's what we do as a family. It's human nature. And I realized then how much my addiction had been hurting his family. How much that my sex life with my wife was horrible. Dude, I married a big titty, blonde, beautiful woman, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I married the kind of woman that makes you smile when you're crying, Joe. And I couldn't even get aroused. I was so big. I mean, I was having to play Twister to have sex. Left foot here, right foot in the X. Are we in there yet?
Damn, Jelly.
It was bad.
Now, Jelly had a lot of addictions. He had food addiction, he had drug addiction, alcohol addiction. He had a lot of different addictions. But I always like Jelly because he talks about his mental health struggles, but he talks about, overcoming them, man. Jelly's a good human being.
Yeah. I know on his birthday he had posted a video. I saw he was him and his friend were running, and he was talking about how he normally wakes up and he's high and he's drinking on his birthday, but this year he woke up to do a run. So he's been documenting his journey and his life change. So it's good to see, but also crazy.
And shout out to his wife, His wife is like his pit bull. Like because before all of this, people would be picking on him in the comments and things like that. Man, his wife would stand 10 toes down in them comments. I understand y'all fussing people out, and she loved her husband no matter what condition he was in. You know what I mean?
She don't play about that man.
He's a good human. She don't. We talk about people being spiritual beings, living a human existence. He really is the embodiment of that. And I love that he uses his testimony to help and inspire other people, man. Dropping the clue bombs with Jelly Roll. That's a great brother right there.
Well, in other news, taking it to the holidays. So Tank was caught in the airport by TMZ, and they had a conversation with him about Christmas music. Because y'all know Mariah Carey, and I know you say that we take Jesus' birthday away from him and only talk about Mariah Carey.
Y'all don't let Jesus doesn't get to headline his birthday. Y'all got Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus, that Mariah Carey song. It's a lot of things that come before Christ on Christmas.
Frosty fell off, though. I ain't hear nothing about Frosty in years. He fell off.
He need a scandal. He'll come back.
Yeah.
Well, Tank is ranking Christmas music because they asked him about Mariah Carey's Christmas song, but he's bringing up Boyz II Men and Brian McKnight. Let's take a listen.
Period.
There's so many great Christmas songs. Iconic. If you have to really think about from a singing, who sang their ass off on the greatest vocalist performance Christmas song of all time?
I'ma just go album, and that would be Boyz II Men and Brian McKnight.
Hello?
Ooh, that album. And I love Mariah. Mariah's super dope.
Right, yeah.
That might have to just stand in a place by itself in the museum, just by itself.
Yeah.
But that Brian McKnight and Boyz II Men Christmas.
I always hear you talk about that album, Jess. You always talk about that Boyz II Men Christmas album.
Yes, Christmas interpretations, that is the best album for Christmas. Aside from Stevie Wonder, that's my second. But my first, and it sounds like an R&B soul. It don't even give the traditional Christmas sound. Them brothers can sing. Shout out to Brian McKnight too.
Stevie Wonder got some Christmas slaps. That's Someday at Christmas.
What?
Then you got Donny Hathaway. Donny Hathaway this Christmas. That's slaps.
Yeah, so Ebony Magazine has a list, and their top 4 is TLC Sleigh Ride, number 2, Donny Hathaway This Christmas, number 3, Destiny's Child 8 Days of Christmas, number 4, The Emotions, What Do the Lonely Do at Christmas. Now
they don't got Eartha Kitt Santa Baby up there. They don't got the Jackson 5 Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yes, that
they
is
ain't got
there.
Johnny Gill, Give Love on Christmas Day. That's my favorite Christmas song.
They don't got Jackson 5. I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Yes, I ranked the top 4, but it's a list of 20. It's a list of 19. But then there's also a Blavity list, and I only went to the black websites because I feel like these are the best Christmas songs.
Right.
Blavity also has those as well. So they also have Chris Brown on this list this Christmas. I feel like people slide by Chris Brown's this Christmas because he's younger. But I know y'all told me what, Jess? Because you a Chris Brown fan.
I am. I love me some Chris, but I'm gonna keep it G, all the way G. Yeah, it is new. I mean, it's not Chris Brown don't have a Christmas song classic. That's not a classic Christmas song. Like classic. We talking about classic.
Y'all know what I think is the best one? Silent Night by The Temptations.
No, Silent Night is too long.
Ooh, that is a long song, but okay.
But it just reminds me of Christmas and like putting up the tree and my grandma, like
especially
all the things.
But the problem,
my mind.
Yes.
The problem with that song, if you play it on Christmas Day, it won't be done till New Year's.
It is long, y'all.
That song
It is
long
a long
Let's
as hell.
listen to it. I got all y'all songs. This just make you feel like chitlins is cooking.
Why the hell you eating chitlins?
Period. This is the part.
Sleep in heaven.
Yeah. And Jess, I got that Johnny Gill for you too.
What's that?
On Christmas Day.
Ain't nobody messing.
Yeah. Black people are so magical.
Man, that man was singing like, yo, listen to this man. Listen to this part.
See, I wouldn't even know this is a Christmas song.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like this is after you kiss Santa Claus, you got to give him fellatio. Like, god damn.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? If this is playing and you get caught under the mistletoe, you turn around and getting back shots.
Man, nobody can sing Christmas like Johnny Gill. That is crazy. That nigga took it to church. He took, man, please. Nobody. There's no other Christmas song like that.
Period. Well, I had yours too, Charlamagne. What was your favorite Christmas song? Jackson 5.
Childish.
My favorite Christmas song is Feliz Navidad.
A clown, yo. Wow.
Feliz Navidad.
It ain't even in English. It's not even in English.
First of all, I know it's ringing off in your house, Jess. How dare you? Okay.
I'm surprised it's your favorite Christmas song.
What you mean my favorite Christmas song?
I asked you what was your favorite Christmas song this morning.
He said Jackson
5.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, it's a great song, but I just
No,
feel
that's
like...
not what you said. You said, what is your favorite black Christmas song?
Yes, well, I only count the black ones.
Oh, and I said Jackson 5,
Or the black
Santa Claus
renditions
is
of
coming
them.
to town. Yes,
I've never heard anything other than that in my grandma's house.
Bashar, are you for real? Your favorite Christmas song of all time is Feliz Navidad?
Yo, Feliz Navidad slaps. I don't know why y'all keep playing Feliz Navidad. Play Feliz Navidad. Yo, Feliz Navidad slaps. It ain't Christmas till you hear Feliz Navidad.
Okay.
My grandma never played this.
And it matches the season. Okay, I like all of the Johnny Gill and all of that, but this and Santa Claus is coming to town is fire too.
It is.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah.
upbeat. I like the upbeat Christmas songs.
Okay.
That's what I like.
feel you.
Not to bring the beat down, but...
What's yours, y'all? What's yours, Lauren?
No, I told you it was Silent Night by The Temptations.
Silent Night by
Well, I was researching like best black Christmas songs of all time, right? And then when I was doing this,
I feel like you about to say something stupid.
No, this New York Post article came up and they were talking about how Joanne Reed posted this video that Jingle Bells is racist, and I started reading and I'm like, dang, we can't enjoy nothing. Everything.
Why is Jingle Bells?
Why is it racist? What happened?
The video she
It's
posted
Batman
says
smells, not black man. It's Jingle Bells, Batman smells, Robin later today. Why is it racist?
Because she says that there was a racist Confederate soldier who wrote Jingle Bells to make fun of black people, and its origins are in like a bigoted like show.
All right, man. Play Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Yo, nah,
Feliz Navidad. Come
Damn.
on, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And I want to say, too, for all the brothers out there that's still cheating, you shouldn't be. Because black men don't cheat. But if you are still cheating, remember it's the holiday season. Don't call your side chicks. Call them Santa's little helpers. Okay? All right. Now, when we come back, we have the People's Choice Mix with DJ Envy. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious. DJ Envy is off today. Loren LoRosa is here as well.
Yep.
Thank you to Erick Sermon for pulling up, man. Make sure y'all go check out that full interview on YouTube right now. And he's got a new album out called Dynamic Duos Volume 1. And he's featured on the Diddy documentary, but he's not a victim. I just want y'all to know that.
I mean,
You keep saying that. People start trying to figure out is he or
No, because
you
people
putting that in niggas' heads, Joe.
No, man. People be talking about the producer on there that got his butt touched, and that's not Eric.
That's Lil Rod.
Exactly.
That's Lil Leon.
That's my little Leon. You know what I'm saying? And those two very black names, Leon, Eric. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, and then I heard somebody say, "Oh my God, he had the dream." And I'm like, "That's not the dream. That's Lil Rod." Like, you know, they looking like a little bit. Everybody thought that was the dream, yo.
Lil Rod and the dream do look like they popped off the same gremlin.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
They're on the same part of the spectrum. That's what they look like.
I can see
like
that.
Yeah.
Yo, you know how like the fact that Diddy was giving them pet names.
Yeah, like how dare you let him
Lil Rod? How you get Leroy out of Rod?
Right, I think his name's Rodney.
And then sending him voice notes to affirm his place in Diddy's life.
You my little Leroy.
Like you mine. You my little Leroy. That smiling and dancing. That's crazy. We're talking about ouchie when he wake up. Ain't no way.
Damn. Where you at this weekend, Jess?
I'm going to be in Baltimore this weekend at the Nevermore Hall. We got 2 free shows. It's a toy drive given by my foundation, the More Love Foundation. I'll be doing 2 free comedy shows. Your admission is a new toy, a brand new toy. Now, everybody reserved on Ticketmaster, but you will be turned around if you don't have... Damn, being turned around sounds crazy after a whole month of Diddy talk.
Damn.
But you will have to go back to your house. You will not get in if you do not have a free toy. We are accepting donations, but we really are looking for toys. That's the goal, just to provide everybody, as many families as we can, Christmas. Get your toys and show up Saturday. First show is at 8, second show is at 10:45, and then next weekend, DC Improv. Y'all got to pay for them tickets. That's not a free show, and it's not a toy drive. So get your tickets for that, JessHilariousOfficial.com.
I do want to remind y'all of something. 21 days left in the year. I told y'all yesterday that 2025 is the year of the snake in the Chinese zodiac. What does that mean for people? It means that you have to shed anything that no longer supports your well-being. Okay, so I just want to keep reminding y'all of that because this is the year of the snake. So you got 21 days left to shed anything that is no longer benefiting you or supporting you or causing you to grow. All right, just want to remind y'all of that. But the positive note is simply this, and it comes from Buddha. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. I say it again. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up. Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.